A new exhibit has opened at Lowell Observatory.
And a government shutdown did not stop a group of climbers in California. Good evening and welcome to NAZ Today. I'm student anchor Trevor Anthony.
And I'm student anchor Adrian Garola. Thanks for joining us. Lowell Observatory is hosting a new exhibit that is sure to stir visitors' imaginations. NAZ's Virginia Beamer met with the curator to find out what makes it so intriguing.
I hope everyone comes in and just says awe, because it's breathtaking photos, absolutely fantastic. Most of them are either from the Hubble Space Telescope or the Spitzer Space Telescope, each one of them more impressive than the one you saw before.
The traveling exhibit, The Evolving Universe, takes visitors of Lowell Observatory on a visual tour throughout the farthest depths of space.
From the planets in our solar system, our star, out to where other stars are born, you get to see how stars die, other galaxies outside of it, all the way out to the Hubble Deep Field, which shows you, hundreds of millions of galaxies.
Samantha Thompson explained what a great opportunity it is to have this exhibit here in Flagstaff, now especially.
This is a second Smithsonian exhibit, and it's really nice right now because if you went out to DC, the Smithsonian is closed. So if you wanted to see a Smithsonian exhibit, your best bet is actually come up here because we have one that's actually open right now.
With so much buzzing about the exhibit, Thompson is looking forward to the reaction from the public on opening day.
I hope they take away two things. I hope first they're inspired by everything they see. Sometimes pretty pictures have a way of doing that. And then they realize everything that the universe encompasses. Sometimes we, can get very narrow-minded. We think about our Earth and our moon, but there's so much stuff out there, and it all works in very incredible ways.
The exhibit opens Saturday, October 12th and runs through January 5th. For NAZ Today with Sierra Ferguson, I'm Virginia Beamer.
Lowell Observatory has extended their hours through Sunday, October 13th. They will be open from 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.
So Lowell Observatory is open, but national parks are closed due to the government shutdown. But some rock climbers in Yosemite were not deterred.
El Capitan has a 2,900-foot face and normally takes about 3 days to ascend. Due to the government shutdown, Yosemite officially closed on October 1st, and the climbers were given until Thursday, the 3rd, to evacuate.
Even though some climbers didn't start their climb until Wednesday, they were not ordered to climb down. The park staff has been reduced from 820 to about 160 park rangers, and those on duty are actively looking for people to kick out.
Find out why that $100 bill might be worth a lot more than its face value.
After the finale of the hit show Breaking Bad, learn what main character is moving to Broadway.
And learn why high school students in Minnesota may be suspended for their patriotism.
Modern Grove Neighborhood Eatery and Market defines the heartbeat of our local community by bringing together the food and families that call it home. Modern Grove, located on South Milton Road, open daily from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come enjoy the aroma and taste of our homemade bread, pizzas, and much more. Sit outside on our patio for a relaxing afternoon beverage.
I already knew that I was going to go to college, from a young age. I definitely want to major in political science, become the mayor or something, make the situation better for other people. My name is Justin, and I am your dividend.
Keep up with NAZ Today by adding us on Facebook, following our Twitter account @NAZ Today, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Stay connected with us no matter where you are.
And we're out. You got plans?
You bet.
50 million Americans struggle with hunger, but we can do something about it.
Excuse me.
What's going on?
Dinner. Please join me in helping put food on their tables. Together, we can feed America.
You guys keep going. I'm gonna get the plates.
Plates?
Find your local food bank at feedingamerica.org/hunger.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Aww. You should pick that up.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
For you.
They want to help, but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
The Federal Reserve Board released its brand new $100 bill on Tuesday, but be on the lookout because some of these bills could be worth as much as $15,000.
Currency collectors view certain serial numbers that are believed to be fancy to have more value. The bill with the serial number of 000000001, for example, could fetch up to $15,000. Other serial numbers to look out for are ladders or numbers in sequence, such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or repeaters, which repeat the same numbers, and solids, which all 8 numbers in the serial number are the same.
To find out if you have a fancy numbered bill, go to coolserialnumbers.com.
Sadly, Breaking Bad is over, but Heisenberg is taking on Broadway. Breaking Bad's Bryan Cranston will be moving away from the meth game to portray the 36th president of the United States, Lyndon B. Johnson.
The play, All the Way, deals with LBJ's quest for legitimacy after the assassination of President Kennedy. The 3-hour play begins with the assassination and traces the first year of his presidency, including his work to help pass the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Other characters in the play include Martin Luther King Jr., J. Edgar Hoover, and Hubert Humphrey.
America Monday, a weekly tradition for some to sport red, white, and blue.
It seems harmless enough, but several high school students in Minnesota are fighting a 5-day suspension over their America Monday celebration. The students drew chalk paintings on school windows and doors. Slogans they drew included the letters USA, God Bless America, and Never Forget 9/11.
The students also drew red, white, and blue streamers and placed about 150 mini American flags around the grounds as part of the Homecoming Week festivities. Seniors at the school wanted to celebrate America Monday, but were not permitted because of underlying racial connotations.
Apparently, though, the punishment was because the chalk that they used would not come off the wooden doors. The patriotic slogans themselves were not the issue. And, well, we have some interesting weather this week, and yesterday we were greeted with the first snow of the season. When we come back from our break, meteorologist Lee Bourne will have what to expect for the rest of the weekend.
At Northern Arizona University,
It's possible to find your voice.
It's possible to explore.
It's possible to achieve.
It's possible to imagine.
It's possible to define our future.
It's possible to make a difference.
At Northern Arizona University, possibilities are a principle we believe in.
What's possible for you?
Northern Arizona University, the difference that matters.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
I'm one unlucky guy. The chance of being involved in a robbery is 1 in 757. The chances of being struck by lightning. 1 in 750,000.
Please fasten your seatbelts for unexpected turbulence.
The chances of being a victim in an airline crash? 1 in 29 million. Hey, could I get some peanuts? The chances of being involved in a car crash are far greater than lightning strikes and plane crashes. And if you are texting while driving, your risk of crash increases 23 times. Now, I may be an unlucky guy, but I don't have to be part of that statistic, and neither do you. Drive responsibly.
Okay, a cool day out there all around. Woke up to some very cold early morning temperatures behind the cold front that went through on Thursday, bringing a very unseasonably chilly air mass in right out of the north, kind of a polar air mass in place, which is quite unusual for this time of year. Woke up to some early morning temperatures in the low mid-20s for the higher elevations, including us here in Flagstaff. Hard freeze type of numbers all the way down to around the 5,000 foot elevation. And things, well, they warmed up nicely. It was a nice day out there, but temperature is well below average, around 5 5 to 10 degrees below average, not only for us here in Arizona, but the entire western United States. So we see some moderation as this cool air kind of starts to move out. That storm system from Thursday is way off into the Midwest. Here today, it really moved out of here in a hurry. As we get into the weekend, high pressure builds, and we'll still have some chilly weather as far as when we compare it to the average temperature. Average temperature for this time of year, 64 degrees. So today in the mid-50s here in Flagstaff, a bit below average. We'll warm things a little bit up as we get into Saturday and also right through the weekend, although we are going to turn a little bit breezy. I'll talk more about that in a second. Our average early morning low is right around the freezing mark, and we're seeing these temperatures get down into the 20s, and that'll be the case for us once again overnight tonight. Okay, so tonight, it's going to be clear skies, another cold one for us here in Flagstaff, 24 degrees. For our Saturday, we'll warm things up right around 5 degrees statewide, forecasting 59 for us here in Flagstaff. And it's going to be all sunshine, sunrise Saturday at 6:31. Statewide temperatures, got some cold numbers everywhere as far as early morning temperatures, and still everybody a little bit cool for this time of year. 73 in Sedona on Saturday, 69 Payson, 72 Winslow, 59 Tuba City. Gorgeous down across Sonoran Desert, 86 degrees in Phoenix, and beautiful fall weather down across the deserts. Okay, here's a look at our extended forecast. It's sunshine the whole way through. The wind does pick up a bit on Sunday and also continues into Monday. A dry cold front, a weak fall storm system, nothing like the one we just saw. No moisture or anything, just a bit of wind, just a couple degrees of cooling. On Monday, we're back down in the mid-50s, but for the most part, we're sunny and just a few degrees below average. Not a whole lot shaking. Pretty quiet forecast.
Actually, you know, we had some snow on Thursday, and I almost didn't go to class because it looked really cold outside.
Yeah, it was just one of those days, and just weird to just get transported right into winter. It feels like it was summer a week ago.
Yeah, I'm glad that snow has had a chance to melt.
Yeah, it'll be out of here.
All right, and we will be right back with more.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
We've all had those days where we scroll through Instagram endlessly and just drool over that one picture of mac and cheese
What's
from
Instagram?
Lumberyard. Instagram.
I know what it is.
Come on.
But a new study conducted at BYU claims that these pictures actually decrease your appetite.
The logic behind it, according to the study co-author Ryan Elder, states the pictures create a sensory boredom, which means you become tired of the taste without even eating the food.
Out of 232 people used in the experiment, half looked at pictures of salty foods, while the other looked at sweet foods. After looking at the pictures, they were offered peanuts. The group looking at salty foods reported less enjoyment of the peanuts, even though they did not see any peanuts during the experiment.
Well, maybe if they saw peanuts, they might have gotten hungry for peanuts.
That was a lot of peanuts.
I'm not a big fan of posting pictures of food. I never do it. When my family or friends do it, I'm kind of like, what? I don't need to see your dead food. And it's kind of a little bit braggy for me. Like, look what I got, look at what I just chefed up, or look.
Right. I do. I think the same thing, but occasionally I do post a picture if I feel like my lunch looks really good.
I know, it does look really good, but you got to resist the temptation. I mean, food is beautiful, but it's not photo worthy, in my opinion.
Sometimes I just like to brag.
It's about to go in your stomach and out your other side in a minute.
So remember to stay tuned for overtime and have a great weekend, Northern Arizona.